What's up YouTube, ODST General back again with another Operation Trebuchet news update. So once again, another slow week, unfortunately. Now, with that being said, I want to do something a little bit different this week, and we're going to actually check out Madrigal in depth, because there was only two pieces of news. The first thing is Jedi showed off some more of his laser designator. He had one new screenshot of a bug in progress, but here that is. And then the rest of the news was all Madrigal. So let's go ahead and check it out. It just had an update as of today, which is Thursday. You guys will be seeing this tomorrow on Friday. So it's July 12th of 2018 as of this recording. So, yeah, anyways, Night-O-Vizard has been really busy adding in a ton of new areas and stuff on the map, revamping the old areas, all sorts of stuff here. So let's go ahead and check it out. One of the first new areas is a spaceport adjacent to the orbital elevator here. So basically you cross the bridge and then boom, spaceport. You've got the BTX, Hera, and Sayx, which don't get a whole lot of use, so that's always good to see those there as props. You got some shipping containers, and you got some kind of nice use of the modular buildings and the modular walkways, kind of getting like an airport vibe type of thing here going. Sort of something similar to what I plan to do on Gao at some point, just a lot different. Beyond that, just this little tiny complex here, a couple of enterable buildings. Pretty neat looking though. I like how it's on the waterfront. What else do we have here? Now, there's a lot of stuff that has been added, and then there's some older stuff here that I don't really necessarily remember what was where. I'm thinking that these are probably new buildings. I'm not quite sure what this complex is supposed to be. I'm not sure if it's like a military complex. It's got like basketball courts and like construction stuff, so I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be like an apartment complex that's work in progress. They've got the big stadium lights and everything, so I really don't know what this is. Kind of, you know, it's all laid out very good, though. That's the thing I've always kind of a little bit jealous about Night-O-Vizard and some other, you know, community members, is I really just am not nearly as good at, like, laying out stuff and making it look interesting or feeling super realistic. So here he's got a farming community he's expanded out on. Or at least, yeah, so this this grouping up here at least is the farm part, and then this is all like wetlands and stuff with a bunch of housing and docks and stuff along the waterfront here. Pretty nice layout. Definitely a fun gameplay area with all the reeds and stuff. It should make for pretty intense gameplay. A little dock going across the whole thing, going to the farm. And that leads up into a small town, a lot of construction buildings and blown out houses up here. Kind of going up and going to this peninsula here. What else we got? This is new here, I think. This bridge was not here before, so let's check this out. That goes through a tunnel, which the tunnel's blocked off, but it's a nice use because unfortunately you can't do underground in this. But that's a nice design for a tunnel, like a little rock collapse there inside of it. And yeah, big old bridge, really big bridge, long bridge, very little cover. He'll probably have to do something to this to get a little bit more cover, something going there. Right now the bridge doesn't really look legitimate, but I have a feeling he's going to fill this in somehow. I'm not sure what he's going to do with all of this, but he's bound to do something. This is new. This looks like a military outpost, so he's got a couple of assets here, pretty much a lot of big Wilk stuff. We've got the base, the red versus blue base. We've got a elevator. Now these are all functional. I've got one of these in Gao, so I know that this can work. You go up here, you can store vehicles and stuff and recall vehicles from them if they're set up in the module. Couple of watchtowers and stuff in place here, and then some landing pads with like an air traffic control tower. Now those, I mean, you can, I guess there's that path up there. I wish there was a less natural way up there, as odd as that sounds. When I say less natural, I mean like it looks man-made, because it kind of seems weird that like they'd have to like climb up this hill to get up to the landing pads. What else do we got around here? We've got, say, a small community over here. I think this was, yeah, this was in place before, so that really hasn't changed too much. Just the new ground textures, which we've already talked about. This is probably new here. It's a little solar farm going on. And probably the start of another community here. This is only a single house with a dock, but this will probably grow out, I suspect. Yeah, some more houses here on the other side of the hill. Can't remember if this is a community or not. A lot of the trees and stuff were removed, and so there used to be trees along some of these areas here, and I feel like this was definitely one of the areas that was just like surrounded in trees before, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure this community was actually here before. It just looked a lot different with all the trees surrounding it. What else do we got going here? Got the castle that was there before. Another house. A couple of independent houses. Now he just left large swaths of this wide open too, and the reason he's also done that is not only just because he hasn't gotten around to it, but he's actually leaving this kind of open for the community to make their own assets to put into the map, so that's always pretty nice. We've got this thing up here. I think this was up here before, although it looks slightly different than I remember. And a little helipad here. Now somewhere in here, I don't know where it is, but somewhere along on the edge of the map there's a cove too that's like a little cave that you can go into, which I'm pretty interested in checking out, seeing how that looks. The Silent Cartographer remake island, that really hasn't changed too much. What we got going on over here? Looks like we've got some sort of overgrown facility covered in trees and stuff, so that's kind of a neat little thing in there. A lot of overgrown domes and stuff. Got a lumber yard. We got another farming facility here. This one's, oh, this is pretty neat. So what's going on here? Like, it's a farming facility, and then you've got like a big landing pad here and some military barracks. So I guess this is like maybe like an Oni base or something, because it's all hidden in the rocks. Not really sure. Kind of doesn't really make any sense, but I'm not sure. That's it's a neat area. I don't really know what its purpose would be. Wonder how the view is from here. So not the greatest view on this particular walkway. Coming up here though, you get a pretty awesome view. You're exposed for sure, but man, you get quite the view from up there. And then those watchtowers are probably pretty similar. Yep, certainly are. Need a little guard tower over here. Yeah, and then another raised platform, but this one really doesn't. It's pretty much pointless. You can't see really anything from it. The ground's pretty uneven though. That might be something. It looks like he used a prop for that. So yeah, fortunately, the does have this this prop that they put in. They had like a gravel or dirt one that they had put in. A community member requested a concrete one, which is awesome, and it's very not smooth. So like the concrete one, I just wish it was like a smooth block that match the Optre textures. That would be really awesome. This is definitely new. A lot of Optre urban buildings, very similar looking buildings, but it works out. This will probably, I would imagine, see some new ground textures at a later point here, because there's a lot of dirt and stuff, which I don't know if he's going to want to stick with that with this more urban town selection of buildings. That he could. I don't know if that's the plan, though. Of course, I don't know a lot of his plans, so makes sense, I suppose. Where is this cove? Is it over here? Nope. We've got another town, or like a warehouse refinery area type of deal going on here. Some broken down vehicles, so this is all new. We've got this base. This is actually not new. Now, it is worth noting that a lot of these aren't actually done by Night-O-Vizard. Other community members, like I said, have stepped up. They've added in their own stuff by making like prefabricated selections, compositions, and then giving those to Night Wizard for integration into his map. Nice little town here. I think that's pretty new. We've got some housing here that's new, and then they've got some original Optre style trees. Pretty large town, but we saw that I think in some of the screenshots I shared, some of the video clips I shared. I don't know where this cove is. Somewhere. I think that's all new. I think the cove is on the inside, maybe? Let's just go really fast around it. See if we can find this cove here. I'm not sure if it's on the outside or the inside of the map. This is it right here. Okay. Went over the top of it before. So yeah, just a nice little cove in here. This is a pretty awesome area, actually. Let's see if there's another way in here. So yeah, there's a back way in here. This is caves done right for sure. Feels very natural. A lot of stuff holding it up and supports. Some cross beams and stuff going in. A couple of walkways. So there's a few ways in and out of that cave. That's pretty nice. We've got, what else do we have? Another entrance over here somewhere, I think. Right here? Nope, not right there. Right over here. I don't know if you can get through this way. Doesn't look like it. Little hiding area. Oh wait, no, maybe you can get through. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough. I don't know. I'm not sure if you would be able to get back here with an infantry or not. Well, guys, I think that's everything. We went a little bit longer this week just to show off Madrigal. It's definitely made some big strides over the past several months, especially just in recent weeks since Night Wizard started working on it again. Definitely worth checking out, guys. If you've checked it out before, check it out again. If you haven't checked it out before, check it out for the first time. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video with your friends, family, whoever will watch it. I'm pretty desperate for clicks, so, you know, just whatever you can do, guys, throw a bone my way. Awesome. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you in the next video.